Unthinkably Good Things is a 2022 film directed by Terri Vaughn, written by Cas Sigers-Beedles, and it's one of those films where I didn't dislike it. There's not really anything wrong with it, but I didn't really love it either. If you're looking for a film that's a pleasant enough watch, but it doesn't really require too much concentration, maybe when you're doing something else, this is a really good one to go with. Because while the overarching narrative I thought wasn't that compelling, we have some nice scenes along the way. And this is about a group of friends who all support each other in the various aspects of their life. And I think one of the reasons why it didn't appeal to me tremendously is because I prefer films with a clearer cut narrative. That's not always the case. There are many films that don't have a clear beginning, middle, end, one overarching narrative where they do appeal to me. But this one has quite a lot going on, and there are a lot of different threads to the narrative, and I think each individual aspect works quite well. But when they're presented as a whole, as one main narrative, I feel like they don't necessarily blend together as well as I would have liked. So if you like that kind of film where there are a lot of different things going on and a lot of things to think about, then it might appeal to you. But for me, I prefer a more clear-cut narrative where things are maybe connected a little bit better. The characters are all perfectly fine. I didn't connect with any of them, and that's not because they're badly written or because of the performances or anything. They're all absolutely fine. I just didn't connect with any of them on an emotional level. Sometimes that happens with films. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It just means that that was another reason why I didn't completely love it. So it wasn't great for me, but as I said, I didn't hate it. I didn't dislike it. Apart from it maybe being a little too busy, it's not necessarily a bad thing. But in terms of my personal tastes, it just didn't appeal to me very much at all. If it sounds like your kind of film, if you like films with a lot of characters, a lot of different things happening, a lot of small things, rather than one main big thing, then it might appeal to you. I think there's definitely an audience for it. I'm not saying I'm completely not the audience, because as I said, there were some scenes that were quite good, each on their own was pretty good, but overarching, not so much. So it will definitely appeal to some people more than others. I can't say it's a bad thing, but Unthinkably Good Things is not a great film based on my personal preferences.